sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to tdphinstalk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Y'all hit that like button on your way in the building. So much to discuss. Man, we got to talk this through. We're going to break it all down right here on tdphinstalk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Let me say this. This is breaking news. Tua contract details revealed. Grier is a genius. Grier is a genius. And another thing, stop listening to these people lying to y'all out here, talk about 130, 140, 150 million fully guaranteed. It is a lie, and I'm going to break it all down to you right here. They're making some assumptions to come up with that number. Assumptions aside, I'm going to give you the real numbers of what the contract is. I don't know why they're trying to sell that it's more. It's not. It's not. Grier Grier ain't a genius, but on this contract, he is a genius. Stop listening to these people that for some reason they just want to make it look better than it is, and which tells you that I don't know why they're on a defense to try to defend like, oh, we got to make this contract look better for Tua. It is what it is. He got paid. It's generational money no matter what. But ladies and gentlemen, it's $93 million fully guaranteed, period. $93 million fully guaranteed, period. And I'm going to tell y'all something that this contract tells me that's eye-opening, very eye-opening. Tua got a prove-it deal. Just like Trevor Lawrence, but Trevor Lawrence proven is way better. Tua got a prove-it deal, just like Trevor Lawrence, but Trevor's is way better. Let me, and matter of fact, let me make sure. Cause let me go look at Trevor's real quick, and I'm gonna be putting this up on the screen in just a moment. Because sometimes to go back and change it after the fact, we're gonna make sure on our end. All right, y'all, give me a second. Let me hit this back button. I'm going to share it with y'all. I'm going to break down every single element of this contract, all the details, the facts, okay? The facts behind the contract, not what people want it to be or what they're assuming it could be. Exactly. I just looked at Trevor's. I was right. All right, let's break this down. Y'all stop listening to these people that don't have the best interest of the team. They just got the best interest of individuals who live, and they want to make it look like this or look like that just to save face. Tua got, and I'm going to be honest with you. To me, Tua got a Daniel Jones deal. He got a current Daniel Jones value. 3 years ago, whenever Daniel Jones signed his deal, it was $40 million. Daniel Jones got $80 million guaranteed, fully guaranteed. Tua literally got $93 million fully guaranteed. Now, once again, I ain't got no issue. The contract is the contract. The man is paid. His family's straight. No matter what happens, he gets to leave with no less than $93 million. He gets to leave with no less than $93 million. Congratulations to him, his family. This is generational blessings. And if he balls out, he gets to see more and more and more. But to see more and more and more, you gotta ball out. So we're gonna get exactly what we want. We're gonna get exactly what we want. You ball out, we get to keep going with our guy. You don't play well, bye. That's what the contract says. That's what the contract says. This is beautiful on both parts, but I'm just so shocked that Grier was able. Now I know why they were holding it up. I think Tua settled. Now, what he got in there as a concession, probably those injury guarantees, and I'll tell y'all how all of that factors in as well. Let's go ahead and break it down, all right? Let me go ahead and pull it up and give y'all the real picture of what the contract is, so all of this lying speculation can be done with, all right? All of this trying to make it more or less than what it is can be done with. Let's talk facts, okay? All right, here we go. tdphinstalk, where are you coming up with $93 million? The contract is posted on Spotrac. Everybody has reported the same thing. Just because you see somebody in the Dolphin media say essentially it's $135 million guaranteed. In essence, it's $150 million guaranteed. Go back and read those posts. Go back and read those posts. I bet you're going to see the words essentially or in essence. That's what you're going to see them say. They're going to be like, essentially, this is $135 million guaranteed. In essence, it's $150 million. All of that playing around with word stuff. Let's break it down. Let me show y'all what this contract really is. Let me blow this up real quick. And I wish I could get rid of the side, but it makes sense why they don't. All right, one second. There we go. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Okay, so here we are, ladies and gentlemen. 4-year, $212,400,000. Annual average salary of $53,100. Signing bonus $42,000. That is a nice signing bonus. I know there's somebody just got like 70 something, but that doesn't matter. You're gonna get your guaranteed money regardless. The signing bonus is just how much of a check they're gonna cut right away. And then they got to take the signing bonus and they got to divide it between the remainder of the contract. That's it. So y'all gonna learn something now. Now you'll understand how to read a contract because I'm about to break it down. You take your signing bonus of $42 million. And you break it into every year on the contract. That's why I told y'all his cap hit in the first year ain't gonna be no 1 million, 2 million, and all that. That's for Justin Herbert. Herbert got like a $20-something million signing bonus, and the team benefited. So the signing bonus has cap implications. But Tua's contract got a big issue in it, and we're going to talk about it in a second. So when you do the math, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40,000, and add all the 400,000s up, come up to 2 million. That's your 42 million. That's a signing bonus. So whatever the signing bonus is, your salary cap ain't going to be no less than that. Your cap hit ain't going to be no less than that. What did I tell y'all all this time? I be trying to educate y'all, but y'all don't listen. I said since Tua don't have that 4th year plus the 5th year, his number is going to blow up quicker than Trevor, Burrow, all of those guys. And look at that. Let me move over to the cap hits. Let me move over to the cap hits. We go from 9 million straight to 59, then 63, and then 45 and 57. It balloons quicker. I told y'all that. Now, here's the funny thing, okay? Man, there's so much that we got to break down in this so I can show y'all what time it is, all right? Now, this year is a $9 million cap hit because you got a base salary, which it can't be no less than the minimum, which is 1.1, added on to the bonus. Gives you cap relief this year. Next year, you don't get that cap relief. You got a $25 million salary roster bonus. We're going to talk about this now. Let's talk about this roster bonus now, okay? 2025. Let's break this down, y'all. This is the part where they're coming up with this fake number trying to say, oh, it's 100, oh, it's over 100 million guaranteed. Let me show you why it's not. Hey, what's wrong with my mouse? All right, y'all bear with me. My mouse acting up on your boy. All right, here we go. Let me show you something. 93.171 guaranteed at signing. Signing bonus plus 2024 salary, 2025 salary plus 2025 roster bonus. That includes the 2025 roster bonus already, ladies and gentlemen. So let's move down to the next line. 2025 roster bonus, 25 million guaranteed, but they're showing you right here that's already included in that 93. You move to the next one. 54 million in 2026 salary, fully guaranteed, March 25th, 25, injury guaranteed at signing. So this is why they're trying to tell y'all it's 135 million. If the Dolphins don't cut Tua by March of it's like March 6th or whatever. If they don't cut to it by March of 2025, then $54 million become guaranteed. It's not guaranteed yet, people. Have you heard of Russell Wilson? So now Tua has to absolutely ball out. Chris Grier can end this contract after this year if he wanted to. Now, somebody already put Tua not getting cut. Let me tell you something. You done lost your mind if you think Chris Grier, first of all, this ain't going to happen, okay? But you have lost your mind if you think Chris Grier is going to take a $60 million cap hit next year, which, let me tell you, this team is built for this year only when you look at all the contracts. So I'm going to tell you what Chris Grier and I'm thinking right now. If this don't work this year and he don't show up this year, we might scrap it all. Everybody on the team, everybody contract is up after this year, just about, other than Waddle. Chris Grier can literally get off this contract after this year. Oh, that's crazy talk. What? He's going to eat $83 million in cap space, in dead cap? He got 4 years left on the contract to spread it out. He can divide it for $20 million each year. Teams eat way more than that each year. Russell Wilson's dead cap was 2 times that amount. Russell Wilson's dead cap was 2 times that amount. If Tua bombs out or gets hurt this year, the smart thing to do is go ahead and cut him and cut his check for 80 for whatever millions he left due. This is out. Easy. After year 1, he can get out. He gonna get paid his $92 million, but The team is safe. It's crazy. He said, so why even do it? Because you got to secure him long term just in case he does ball out. This is a double-edged, not sword. This is a double-edged cushion. If he's trash, we can cut bait. We just got to eat that $20 million dead cap each year. And we might eat a larger amount up front. Because if you notice, if he eats the 60 next year, it goes down to 25 the year after that. And if he won, he can divide that out. He can divide that out to 8 a year after that. You go draft rookie quarterback, then you say, hey, I'll just eat the 60. 1 year down. And then we divide it just like Denver. But Denver's in a much worse situation. Denver's in a much worse situation. So this whole notion that $135 million is guaranteed, it's because y'all are automatically assuming he's going to make it to the next year. He's going to play well this year. Yeah, I think he is too. I hope he does. But if this team don't make the playoffs or this team bombs this year or wins 8 or 9 games and miss the playoffs, can you really honestly say Chris Grier is going to continue to go down this road? Even if he make the team next year, they'll restructure. Absolutely. And that's if he makes the team next year. But you can't say this ain't a legitimate out. You cannot say that this ain't a legitimate out. Chris Grier is a genius. He is a certified genius for this. It's crazy. I can't believe that he was able to get away with this. That's why he ballooned it up front in 2025. $20 million a year in dead cap on a quarterback that fell is nothing. When you look at what Russell Wilson did. This is a big steal for the Dolphins just in case it doesn't work out. If Tua regresses this year or he gives you more of the same and you just don't want to go down that road, you reward him and say, hey, here's your check. Here's the other 50-something million cut in a check, which they ain't got to cut up front. They just, pay it out each year normally. And they move on and they can get out of cap trouble literally after 1 year. Easily. So this whole notion, in essence or essentially it's 130 something guarantee. Yeah, if he do what he's supposed to do this year. And nothing's wrong with everybody should assume that he's going to do what he's supposed to do this year. You should assume that he's going to get that next qualifying guarantee. You should make that assumption because, man, I can't see us not making at least the playoffs, y'all. I cannot see us not at least making the playoffs. So $54 million of the 2026 salary becomes fully guaranteed March 2025. Now the only issue with this is there's an injury guarantee. If Tua get hurt, then they have to do it anyway. But what that means is even if they cut him, it does escalate up to the 135 and they'll owe him. These are legitimate outs for the Miami Dolphins that are beautifully placed in this contract just in case. And I love it. Tua gets paid, and as long as he balls, he'll continue to get paid. If he regresses, doesn't do well, Chris Grier got a decision to make. Do I want to keep doing this or do I want to get off of it now because it's not going to hurt us? Like, y'all got to understand, Tua didn't get a lot of guaranteed money, y'all. He didn't get a lot of fully guaranteed money. See, Burrow got over $140 million guaranteed at signing. Trevor Lawrence got like 142 at signing. Jordan Love's was 100. So Jordan Love's wasn't even as good as y'all thought. Jordan Love got a similar deal to Tua, just a little better. Jordan Love got to prove it just like Tua. But all those other guys got paid. They got 3 years automatically guaranteed pretty much. Tua's is a 2-year guarantee from a contract standpoint, but it's technically only 1 year playing guarantee. Like, could you imagine? Let me ask y'all a question. What if Tua does have a season like Russell Wilson did that year and we win 7 games? So all y'all who could be mad at me right now for pointing this out, why don't you just be an adult for 1 second and answer that one question? That's all I'm asking you to do, is answer this one question. If Tua did have a bad season like Russell Wilson did and we won 7 games, do you think Chris Grier is going to cut him, knowing what you know now, that this cutting him will not hurt us at all? $20 million a dead cap for the next 4 years, while you probably got a rookie on a rookie contract, so it ain't hurting you. Yes or no? Do you think Chris Grier would move on if he played bad this year? Let me know in the chat. So all y'all that's in your feelings about me just pointing out the facts of the contract, I'm showing you all the outs for Miami. I'm showing you the benefit for Tua, because there's so much more we got to talk about. There's some good stuff in here for Tua too. We're really that injury clause. So if I'm Tua and I ain't playing well, man, hey, my leg or something, I don't know, something. The reality is, whether you want to admit it or not, if Tua don't play well and he bombs out this year, Chris Grier might very well move on after this year and eat that dead cap. Matter of fact, he might literally eat the whole 760 next year. Because Chubb will be gone, Tyreek might be gone, Armstead will be gone. We'll be in a rebuild anyway. We'll be looking to draft a rookie that year or the year after that. $83 million dead next year. Come on. What are you talking about? They cut Russell Wilson with 160-something million dead cap. 80 million is nothing when you got 4 years to spread it out. Y'all saying I'm crazy. What did you think about Russell Wilson's? Was that crazy? Do you agree that they should have cut Russell Wilson? I guess that's the better question. Yes or no in the chat. Do you agree that they should have cut Russell Wilson? Yes or no in the chat. Yes, I agree. No, I don't agree. Should they have cut Russell Wilson? If your answer is yes to that, then how are you sitting here telling me that I'm tripping or I'm crazy? I'm not telling y'all that this is going to happen. I'm telling you Chris Grier is a genius because we have an out after this year if we wanted to. Hey, I ain't know some people are going to be in their feelings like this. Hey, I'm just giving information, the facts of the contract. What up to G Firm? He said, just showing love to my day one homie. We ain't arguing in a minute, my brother. I'm getting worried. LOL. You coming on? You coming to the bright side, not the dark side, the bright side. TD, my boy, keep the energy you always have. You showed me to never take someone's word, to do your own research and educate yourself. Much love, TD. Always, brother. Always. And that's why when I got the contract details, first thing I went on Twitter to verify, and I'm like, why are all these people talking about 150 and 135 guaranteed? And then I read it again and I saw those words, essentially, in essence. I was like, oh, okay, they spinning it. They automatically giving him next year on the roster. When the contract, if we want it, if it don't work out and it's a disaster, Chris Grier can get off of it after this year. You hurting these two in ears. They hurt about bum Tua. Well, here's the thing. It ain't no need to be hurt whatsoever because I even believe he'll be on the roster next year and he'll get up to that next level. I even believe that we'll do well enough for us to be crazy to move on, that we'll get to that next qualifying year. But if we don't, mark my words, He could very well be gone easily. And it will not hurt like people will make it seem. It wouldn't whatsoever. I mean, y'all forgot what the Packers did with Aaron Rodgers? Y'all forgot how much money the Packers still owed Aaron Rodgers? They paying for that man today, 50-something million. It don't kill a team if you go get a young quarterback. It's okay. It doesn't hurt. Now, let's move forward in this contract because here's what I want y'all to know. Every year we have this. Every year of this deal you can get out of it. Every year of this deal you can get out of it unless he gets hurt. And you can still get out. You just owe him more. Every single year in this contract you can get out of it. But here's where the issue comes on this contract. Let's get off of the out. Let's get out of the realm of if things don't go well, we could move on. That's a fact. No matter who you want to listen to, who you want to argue with, that is a fact. Now let's dive into the realm of if he plays well and we continue to move forward. This is where I'm like, dang, boy, we ain't going to be able to build nothing around Tua. Let me break it down for y'all, okay? Before I do, we got a super chat, Gunner 9820. So if he does ball out, what is the future path for the team with Cap? Would Grier restructure and just kick the can down the road? We about to get into that. Perfect timing. Hopefully not. But if he gets hurt this year, do you think they move on? I think if he get hurt this year, you could move on. I'm not sure they would. Next year they'll get, well, it doesn't matter because his guarantee will pick up anyway. So you might as well keep him on the roster for next year anyway, since it'll be guaranteed for the following year. So you might as well keep him on and then move on the year after that, if you feel you need to. The key is if Tua gets hurt this year, he will definitely be extending his time. And gosh, I hate that that's an incentive for him. Not that he'd go out there trying to get hurt, but gosh, if he do, we stuck. At least one more year. It's my hope Tua balls out and he doesn't play like Tuna Tagovailoa. Well, it's all our hope. Now, but let's dive into the optimistic of if he plays well, right? So he plays well this year, whatever the outcome is. Let's break down the numbers and what that means. All right. Let me drop this down the size by 1. That way I can navigate it easier. There it is. All right. Here's the problem with next year that they won't tell y'all. All they'll tell you is there's no way on earth Grier is going to take a $59 million cap hit, which is true unless they moved on, right? Then he might eat it just to save the future. But if he balls out and we move forward, it is true. Grier is not going to take a $59 million cap hit next year because no matter how many structures and stuff around Tua he does, he'll still probably be negative in the cap. This is an automatic restructure. But here's the problem. Here's the problem with our restructure next year. Man, you can't restructure that roster bonus. No matter how you restructure, at a minimum, he's getting paid 25 plus 8.4. The salary cannot go below 33.4 next year, no matter what you do. You can convert this 25 million base salary into signing bonus in which you'll have 4 years to spread it out, right? So what that'll do is 6, 12, 18, 24, $6.5 million. No, 6.25 million. Let's just say 6 million. If you convert his base salary into signing bonus next year, you're going to go from 59 million all the way, not all the way, but down to 28.4 plus 6, 34.4, 34.625, 34.625. Converting the base salary into bonus is going to lower his cap to $36 million next year. But it's also going to balloon every year's cap after that up another $6 million. So instead of 63 right here, that 63 is going to turn into 69. This 45 is going to turn into 51, and this 57 is going to turn into 63. Okay? That's how that works. So, yes, you'll save about 40, 56. You'll save $23 million next year by restructuring or converting that base salary to signing bonus. Well, I'm wrong. I didn't add this little extra million right here, so it would be 37 million. So you'll save 22 million next year if you convert it. That's all you're saving is the 22 million. Now, next year, you'd have a cap hit of about 69 million, which, again, you're going to have to redo that too. So what are you going to do? You're going to come over here and try to convert the 54 million into signing bonus? And now you're going to take the back end of this contract. Now, the 63 million, this can go way down. You could save about 30, 10, 14, 21, 18. So you could bring this down to 18 plus 8 is 26, 4 plus 1, 27. You could bring this down to 27 million if you want in 2026. And you could save about $35 million roughly, right? But remember the bonus that you'll be breaking out is $36 million over 2 years, which is adding 16 more here, 16 more there. Now we're getting into an outrageous territory. So what would happen is he'd have to do a contract extension or whatever it may be. But even in an extension, all of these bonuses are due. So as it says, the potential out is 2027, and you'll only have 19, 20 million of dead cap. That's just the favorable place for dead cap. But I'm going to tell you now, Chris Grier is just going to have a hard time moving forward, really navigating this contract. Matter of fact, I don't know why I'm tripping. We can go look at it now. We can go look at the future numbers now. Watch this. Let's look at the future numbers. Let's click on cap. Yeah, give me a second. It'll load up for us. Y'all hit that like button on your way in. Appreciate those donating to the channel. Again, if you want to donate, hit the Cash App up for the training camp fund. Help your boy stay down there and be able to cover each day. All right, Miami Dolphins. No. I want to do manage roster. Yes, this will show you. Manage roster. All right, what year are we in? Wait, is this the right way? I feel like they changed it up. Hold on, team rankings, player rankings, contract, free agents. Let me go back to the last one I was at. That might do us better. Yeah, bear with me. Got to figure. It looked like they changed it up a little bit, the look. So I got to look at the cap. Okay, dead cap, reserve. Cap space in 24 is now at 23 million. Let's go to 2025. What do we look like in 2025 now? Watch this, y'all. Negative 71. So even if they converted and save the 22 million next year, we're still negative 49. So they're gonna have to extend Tyreek. But still his number balloons next year if you do that. Let me go to Tyreek. Yeah, you're gonna have to figure something out. You got to extend Tyreek. You can sign Holland, but it ain't gonna save you that much because he was already making peanuts. It ain't like he had a big amount, and if you sign him, it'll save money like Waddle, because Waddle was a first-round pick. He was like in a $10-12 million range, supposed to. And instead, you converted it, which dropped it down and saved you like $10 million. But that ain't the case with Holland. Who else on the contract can you really save money from? What, Ramsey? Let me see. Bradley Chubb will be gone. Well, I don't know if he'll be gone, but they'll probably move on from Bradley Chubb. But that comes next year. That comes with a $27 million dead cap. Then we got to look at how many years are remaining on the contract to see how it'll affect us. So knowing how much Bradley Chubb saving, see, people think if you move on from Bradley Chubb, you just save $29 million. No, you got to look at what the dead cap is, because they're going to have to divide it between how many years are left on the contract. Let me look up Bradley Chubbs and all. Well, y'all get what I'm saying. Jalen Ramsey, you're not going to move on from your corner. Like, this team is going to be losing talent if you're really moving on. And Jalen Ramsey will be 32 next year. Are you going to extend him into higher money at that age? Teron Armstead, he's probably gone. Waddle, nothing happened with. Austin Jackson, he has a friendly contract. You can do an extension on him if he work out. You could definitely do an extension on Austin Jackson. But will he take it? Well, he'll need an extension. It may be a bigger contract if you do. I don't know. But you can guarantee more of his money and bring his cap hit down. There's going to have to be a lot of reworks, though. Jalen Phillips, nothing you can do about that. He on a rookie deal. You can't move those numbers. Zach, yeah, Zach is eligible. He's getting older, but again, are you going to replace him, or are you going to give him an extension at 30 years old? Brooks, same thing, but if he plays well, he's worth extending. That'll save you some money. You could do that with Brooks if he plays well. Kendall Fuller, he's 30. I mean, we're going to keep extending these 30-year-olds? Maybe restructure, add some voidable years? I don't know. It's a lot of restructures and a lot of things got to happen. We're going to be starting at -71. And no matter what they tell you, a restructure for Tua is only going to save by $22 million. Because that roster bonus, you can't convert that into nothing. You can't convert a bonus that's already there into something. League rules. You can only convert the base salary into bonus. So I could see a lot of voidable years in some people's situation coming, a lot of dead cap on the back end in 2-3 years. We just going to start racking up dead cap to make it work. If we move on from this year, I'm telling y'all now, this tells me everything is an all or nothing this year. This contract tells me that it's all on this year. If you do what you need to do this year, we'll figure it out next year. If you don't do what you do this year, then, hey, we built the salary to, hey, we scratching all y'all. We scratching quite a bit of y'all. -71. Now, we should be in a better position in 2026. But technically, we won't. Let me show y'all. We're gonna go to 2026, -10 million. Oh, we're straight in. No, you're not. The problem is you got like 20 people under contract. Oh man, I messed up. What happened? Let me go back. I messed that up. The problem in 2026, as it says -10 million, it's not the case. Because remember, a restructure Tua next year is going to balloon that number even more. And then you ain't got a lot of people under contract. A lot of those mid-range players we talked about are no longer under contract. No more, let's see here. No more Jalen Phillips. No more Javon Holland. No more Mostert. It's quite a few players through the roster. No more Poyer. No more Fuller. No more. I mean, it's quite a few, y'all. It's quite a few guys. And you got to be able to replace them. So 2027, which will ain't much to see there. You should be positive like 200. Well, 171. Positive 171. Let me go back to 2026. Make sure nobody's dead capping us then. Good. 2025. Do we have any dead cap? So next year, we already got 20 million dead cap. We fourth in the NFL highest. Fourth highest in the NFL next year, already holding 20 million in dead cap, impacting us. And as we do those restructures next year, the numbers get worse and worse. I am telling y'all now, this contract tells me clear as day that there's a lot riding on this season. A lot of y'all won't acknowledge it, but there is tons riding on this season. Shout out to Glenn with the donation. He just said, are you sure Grier cannot convert the roster bonus to a signing bonus? Keep reading. Even if he can, it's just converting one to another. You're still ballooning the cap. If he can convert the roster bonus to signing bonus. Well, remember, signing bonus is for signing bonus. That's for when you sign. So from my understanding, I don't think you can. But even if you can, you're still dividing that number, bringing the future cap up each year that you can't manipulate anymore at that point. So if he does go that route and try to take this maximum cap space relief for next year, say that the league allows you to do that. I'm just going down this hypothetical road because I don't think you can. But say they do allow you to do that, now you're not adding 6 million on to each year, you're adding 12 million on to each year after that. And now you definitely can't convert it. So the more immediate relief they create with Tua, like, let me ask y'all a question. Why do you think in the first place they would even structure it like this, knowing that next year they would not take that cap hit? Couldn't they have just avoided that by structuring the contracts and not have it? And give them more guarantees up front? Obviously, there's a reason they didn't, right? And that's my proof. That's my proof to all y'all that's like, oh, you making this. No, that is my proof to y'all. They could have easily made the contract not be $60 million next year. Just give him a little more guaranteed if you knew he was going to be here after next year. That's my proof. Because this year they want to make sure. And I bet you Stephen Ross is like, all right, do that contract. And if we wrong, we'll eat 90 million. But I'm not going to be eating over $100 million if we wrong. He needs to do it this year or we're done. But put that in place, because if he does, now we got a good deal. We can keep moving forward with it. We'll figure it out. That's all this contract is. Do you know how easy it is for them to say, well, we know you're going to be here after this year. So instead of having 93 million fully guaranteed, we'll just start you at 130 something fully guaranteed, 140 something guaranteed, just like Trevor Lawrence, just like Joe Burrow, just like Herbert. We'll just start you there. Why else would they do it this way? Everything's riding on this year. Everything is riding on this year. Now I just got to see if they're going to really extend Tyreek. Or do they just give him a raise this year like they've been doing with Cooper and all of them? Since they have the money now. That's going to be very interesting. Do you extend him extra years with the signing bonus? Or do you just give him a raise this year and say we'll review it next year? That's going to be very telling. So if they give Tyreek a raise, then this year only, then that's even more proof. If they extend him out long term, they're being optimistic that Tua is going to be here even longer than this year. So Tyreek's situation is a bit of an indicator, maybe. I mean, I look at it that way. It's a little bit of an indicator for you to kind of know. Y'all bum screw, rebuild income, and Jets run east. Nah, listen, man, I feel like this puts pressure on everybody. You got to get it done this year. You got to get it done this year. You people are listening to someone who has to beg for donations to go to training camp. They listen to somebody who's smart. Somebody who is going to make sure that they don't go in a red. You know, that's what smart financial people do. They make sure that they don't go in red. Somebody like me who has a family want to make sure that they're being compensated for the work that they do. Now, I don't know about you, but don't you value your time? Don't you want to be compensated for the work that you do, or at least be paid to go do it? The expenses of it? You think running a YouTube channel, going down to training camp, I'm just going to just foot the bill every year and all that? You sound real broke yourself right now thinking like that. Always in somebody else's pockets. TD, are avoidable years an option? They don't have any in the contract. All right. Maybe get a day job if you're that worried. Well, I make 3 times more than what I did at a day job, and I was making 6 figures. But I also gonna make sure I'm taking care of my family, getting them everything they want. Going to Disney every weekend, taking care of my kids, making sure that they're in great schools, making sure they have everything they want, living that type of lifestyle, hustling for my family, doing for them first. So that's what that's about. So I'm going to value my time. Otherwise, if this channel don't need me to go to training camp, I could just book a trip with the fam to Disney. But enough people who value my time has already contributed to the training camp fund, and I'm appreciative of those people. Shout out to Cappy the Penguin, Glenn, Avia, Smith Sabian, Juvan, Ryan, Michael Simmons, Ricardo, Malachi, Gaito, Ant, J.R. Hudson, Glenn again, Malachi, Sabrina, Zach Turk. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for valuing my time, for appreciating the work that I put in. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. And thank y'all who don't feel that way, that can't donate to the cause, and that hit that like button and show their appreciation in the way they can. Thank you. But obviously, you come over here to freeload every chance you get. It's crazy that you come freeload and then don't add no value to the channel. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I've taken it for quite some time, just going through it with you, letting you be negative and come for me every single day of the week. But now I realize you're a freeloader. You're a freeloader. Anybody who has something negative to say about something that they don't contribute to, you're a freeloader. That's exactly what that is. So do me a favor, be a good freeloader, or you could be blocked and be a broke freeloader. It's that simple. And yeah, I'm coming for you now. It's that simple. All right, man. Let's move on, man, from the haters. Give me a hell yeah. Gosh, boy, it's always those people. You know, he always coming here with his negativity and stuff, and I'm all fine with it. He ain't disrespectful, but if you're gonna freeload and come over here and be like that, then dang, you ain't contributing nothing. No, you're not getting in my feelings. I actually appreciate when people like you do this, so people can see who I am and how I am. Yeah, I appreciate when you do stuff like this because it makes it that much easier. It makes it that much easier, but you need to have a more wealthier mentality is what I'll say. Obviously, you don't value your time. Like honestly, you sit on here and talk stuff all day, every day, and there's no benefit. People come here to get good content. You come here to just complain. You could be like, they get a value because they're searching for good content. If you're searching to go complain, then that's some loser stuff. That's some real loser mentality stuff. All you got to do is tune out and go listen to somebody you want to listen to. That is crazy to me. You know how much money you could be making with the time you spend to hate on somebody? That's all I'm saying. And I must be broke. All the money you wasted, like you literally be on these streams for 2 hours every day with me. You know how much money you can make in 2 hours every day? Ain't no need to insult my fraud friends. I'm just saying, it's crazy to me. It's insane. You need help, bro. You literally come on here for 2 hours every day to tell me what I'm doing wrong. You could be making bank yourself, and maybe you'll have something to actually donate to the channel then. Maybe you'll be able to contribute. Then I'll take what you say a little more serious. Come on now. I'm just saying, I ain't being disrespectful or rude. I'm just saying that's some weird behavior. Some weird behavior, especially from a man. Well, you know what? That's my problem. I'm actually sitting here assuming. I can't assume in today's world. I need to stop making assumptions. I don't know who you are, what you are. My bad. Let me slow down. I'm making assumptions. All assumptions. I don't know what you identify as. tdphinstalk, check the cash out. Maybe forward that to that person if they need it that bad. Dang. Hey, listen, man. Y'all ain't got to flood the cash out. I appreciate it because I do value my time, and I'm so grateful that y'all do too. But I look up and like literally people flooding with cash apps now. Hey, thank you, TD Fraud Talk. Man, you know what? You do serve a purpose. You do serve a purpose. Keep going, bro. Keep going. People showing me love. People that appreciate the time, they showing me love right now in the cash app. Shout out to Jovan. I got your love. All right. Omnaron, I got your love. And Ronald, I really got your love, Ronald. Oh, man. For the training camp. I appreciate what you do, bro. See, this is why I'm not in my feelings about what you said. I don't let certain things go unchecked. So I don't want you to mistake that as me being in my feelings. I don't let certain things go unchecked. All right. But these are the people of why I can never be in my feelings about you, because people do value me and value my time. All right. For Omnaron, celebrate this contract. Let's go. Juvan, for this is JD the Great, a homie in the house. That's what's up, man. Thank y'all for the love. Thank you for the support, as always, man. And just for the record, I don't want nobody to feel like I'm asking y'all. What I've been telling y'all is simple. If you're going to donate to the channel anyway, hit it up in the cash app. What a lot of y'all may not know, right, is that YouTube takes 40%. So y'all that be dropping $100 and stuff, YouTube got 40. They send your boy 60. Okay. You put it in the cash app. Well, I don't know what cash app fee is, but it's like $1 or $2 or $3. You see what I'm saying? So I try to encourage people to, instead of doing it on the stream, send it to cash app because it will go further. It's not me begging for money. It's me making sure that you make the most of your money and that it goes to the maximum amount of use towards what you're putting it towards. So that's what I'm doing. Anybody that feel like I'm sitting here like, hey, can you please give me money? Give me money. No, if you're going to contribute to the training camp fund and make donations, send it to the cash app. That's my message to y'all. That's what I want you to know. All right. And that's always, I ain't going to stop the super chats. But that's what I recommend. All right. All right, here we go. Y'all bum screw, rebuild, incoming, Jets run east. Oh, ain't no need to. I already read that stuff. Already read that. Just arriving. What's the fully guaranteed? 93 million is the fully guaranteed. The media is out here trying to make it seem like it's 130, 40, or 50. 40%, that sucks. YouTube, man. It's the cost of doing business on YouTube. You know, it's the cost of doing business on YouTube, y'all. But that's why I always tell y'all, you know, shout out to Malachi. He just hit your boy up on the Cash App as well. Salute to you, brother. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. You going tomorrow to training camp? Man, Glenn, I was supposed to be gone now. But when the contract details dropped, I said, I got to give everybody what I promised them. I got to go live when I get the I was actually out, you know, shopping, getting the kids ready for school and all that good stuff. And I saw it. I was like, man, I got to get home. I got to give them what they need because I was going to come home and hit the road. So now I don't want to travel late at night because I haven't even ate dinner yet, taking a shower. I ain't even packed yet, to be honest with you. So if I left tonight, by the time I left, it'll probably be like 11 p.m. Hold on. Okay. So I'm just going to leave 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm going to leave 5 a.m. I got to make that sacrifice since I'm doing this stream right here. Because otherwise I would have been packing right now and getting ready to go. But I had to be here for TD Fraud Talk, you know. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I appreciate TD Fraud Talk, man. He just helped your boy get some more gas for training camp, man. And thank you, brother. You know, thank you. I appreciate it. Fly TD. I was gonna fly, but then I'm like, because I need to be able to move around down there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be there every day, but I also want to be able to I have a few dinners scheduled with some of the beat writers and different guys. Like, hey, we could chop it up. We could meet. I got like 2 or 3 different dinners scheduled. I got some things I want to go to. So me flying, then getting a rental and doing all that, I just rent a car and drive. I like the serenity when I'm driving anyway. Listen to my music, listen to my stuff, and just hit the road. I love it. Plus, them plane tickets was like $400-500, man. Give me, I might well save that money and put it towards gas. Oh, I'm frugal, by the way. Your boy blessed, but I'm frugal. And I think in today's world, you need to be. It ain't just me, y'all. God has blessed me, but when I go to the grocery store, I feel it. Like, it's different now. Y'all don't understand. You used to be able to take $200, $300 and fill your basket. Now you look down in your basket, you used to do $200 worth of stuff. You can still see the metal bars at the bottom of the basket. Man, hey, listen, I save every penny I can, right? Because uncertain times, you never know. You never know. You know, I gotta be as smart as I possibly can. K Flex in the building, the homie. He said the McChicken costs $3. Well, that ain't bad. It used to be $1 though, Flex. $3 don't even seem bad in today's economy, but I can't even do that, man. Your boy about to turn 40. I got to make nothing but healthy decisions in my life. That's that threshold. By 39, 40, you got to start making healthy decisions, you know? You go to the doctor, they be like, your iron low, you know? You got to get this in check, get that in check, blah, blah, blah. Man, your boy, I can't just be fast food and everything. I can't be McChickening with the processes and all of that stuff. Your boy got to worry about scans and stuff now, making sure every time you go to the doctor, they like, oh, you're this free, you're that free. You don't have this, you don't have that. So I don't want to listen. I'm trying to be here. I'm trying to be here until I'm 200 years old if I can, because it might take that long for the Dolphins to win a Super Bowl, and I need to see it. Oh, man, I need to see it, Flex. I need it, man. The Dollar McChicken hit different. I can't even enjoy that little sandwich at $3. Bro, you don't even get it, man. Like, everything is so much more. Like, back in the day, you could go to Wendy's and spend $6 on a meal. Now they like $12. You just like, everything. Everything. It's crazy, man. It is crazy. Insane, man. You used to could go get because I got a big family. So if you got a big family, you know that you're used to family meals and stuff. You go somewhere, you get a family meal, you get this and that, and this. Man, you used to could remember in the day, you could get a family meal for $28, 33. Man, them joints be 66, 72 family, and then it's less food than what it used to be when it was 30. Man, boy, hey, it's real out here. It's real out here. It is real out here. I need my food to be cheaper. I need my gas to be about 170 something. See, I grew up out here. I was seeing 87, 89 cent gas. I understand the growth of the price, but my growth in my head, about 179 should be fair. So I need my gas to go down, at least meet me at two flat. I need that. I need housing expenses. lights, water, I need all clothes, Disney. I need everything to reduce. So at the end of the day, listen, listen, my values align with what's best for my family. That's all I'm gonna say. My values is clear as day, align with my religious beliefs and what's best for my family. Not a person, not an identity. My values clearly align with my family, what's best for my family, and my faith. That's it. Not a person. Not no person is going to save me. The policies they offer do. So that's all I look at. So miss me with all that political stuff. Whoever can do what my values and my faith align with, that's who I vote for, regardless of which side of the aisle, which is the most American thing to do instead of being a member of a cult gang. Okay, I'm not a member of any cult gang party whatsoever. I say, who gonna lower my groceries? Who gonna reduce my bills so that I can take care of my family? Who aligns with my faith and my beliefs? And that's where I go. And the funny thing is, people will get mad about that, but I don't care if you purple, pink, male, female. I don't care. I can care. So don't ask me who you voting for. Don't ask me what party you affiliate with. I just told you my values, and that's what I represent. If this side want to endorse them values this year and the other side don't, I'm with them. If that side the next year want to endorse the values and they don't, I'm with them. It's that simple. That's the most American thing anybody can do. I don't get into all of that other ridiculous foolery that they propaganda that's all on social media, feeding your timeline with what you want to hear to begin with. Okay. I ain't got time for it. Okay. All right. So clear as day. You like it, you don't. That's who I am as an individual. Okay. All right. So I do the same thing, TD. That's all it's about. That's all it's about. All right. Yeah, let me see here. Y'all done got me all. We done went into some regular talk, man. We don't win. I vote for Jesus Christ. Yeah, every day of my life. And I don't even got to vote for him. You know, I live with him. He's me. You know, he takes care of me. All right. Preach. We know one side wants. Listen, I ain't getting into what one side want or the other. Y'all can keep putting that stuff all up in my timeline. I ain't getting into one side or the other. Whatever my values is, whatever help me take care of my family, and whatever my faith aligns with, that's how I go. Point, period, blank. Now, the funny part of that is, if you were to guess which way and you got mad about it, why? Is that a bad thing that I align with my faith and what's going to help me better take care of my family? And it's just so funny because I'm not giving an answer right now, but the assumptions that are being made, it might be right. Totally right. Might be. See, I ain't going to definitively say right. It might be right, but it makes some people mad. And it's the saddest thing ever. And where am I wrong for doing it that way? That's all I'll ask people. Where am I wrong for doing it that way? Man, I tell you, boy, some crazy stuff going on out here, boy. Some crazy stuff going on out here, all right? It's some crazy stuff going on out here. Boy. Hey, listen, all I'm gonna say is I ain't listen. No, I ain't. Oh, it's just crazy, boy. It is crazy, boy. I promise you it's crazy. Man, but I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. I probably just lost 50 subscribers and gained 50. So That's why you just got to keep it real. I probably just by that, I probably lost 50 subs and gained 50. Oh, man. See, somebody said football, please. Yep, I keep that football. Yep, I'm telling you what just what I said could bother some people. Not saying it bothered that person, but I'm just saying, man. Yeah, let's get back to football. All right, let's get back to football. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, ain't no closet for me to come out of. I already told you I don't align with nobody. But the forgiver of my sins. But I do vote, and I go make a decision every 4 years, every 2 years, and 4 years, and local elections. I make decisions based off of how I could best take care of my family, though. In all seriousness, it's all that matters to me. That's all that should matter to everybody. Everybody playing this game that it's a bigger picture than that. It's not. You're just wasting your time getting anxiety and stress and fighting. Your life, your family. That's all that matters to me, at least. So I ain't telling nobody how to think. But yeah, that's it for me. TD, you be yourself, man. Let's go. So life's highest paid QB. It feels like Tua didn't get what you would think after seeing Jordan Love contract. Jordan Love ain't get what you think either. Jordan Love got 100 million fully guaranteed. Y'all are missing it. Jordan Love got 100 million fully guaranteed. That's only 2 years worth of guarantees. They could move off of Jordan Love after this year and eat the rest if they wanted. Of course, it's a high cap number, but they could move on. These guys took it. You could float around that 55, 53 number all you want. You can float that around all you want. But the reality is, guaranteed money is all that matters. What you are going to get paid no matter what happens, because you don't know what's going to happen in the NFL. You don't know what's going to end up going down. Have no clue. So right now, Tua gets 93 million fully guaranteed. Jordan Love gets 100 million fully guaranteed. No. Jordan Love's guarantees are 155. His fully guaranteed is 100. Go look at the contract. I got to pull that up for y'all. I'll pull it up. Don't worry. See, this is what I'm saying. Y'all got to stop listening to the media. Look at these fake numbers that most of these quarterbacks never even make it to. They never even make it to it. They never even reach it. Well, sometimes if they great, but if they not, they never reach it. Look, Jordan Love, guaranteed at signing, 100, 800,000, 101. 101 million is what the real guarantees are. Let's go look at the contract detail. Now look at him. His balloons a little bit too, but they don't have that signing bonus coming on the back end for him. So what they did with Tua, man, they gave him a prorated roster bonus because they didn't want to give him all the signing bonus. And that's a just in case. If he's on the roster, they protected it, and they added voidable years to Love so they could bring the number down. Wow. Yeah, they have no reason, even if Love struggles this year, they could move forward and continue to stay with them because he's not going to kill them cap-wise. I'm shocked Grier didn't do this and give Tua his money up front with the signing bonus in the yeah, I'm shocked. Oh, well, I guess they look at the quarterbacks differently. But look at Jordan Love, $101 million of fully guaranteed money. Let's go down in his details. 100.8 million guaranteed at these qualifiers. An additional 39.5 of 2026 salary becomes fully guaranteed the 5th league day of 2025. So his 2026 ain't guaranteed unless he's on the roster next year in March. But his 2025 salary is already guaranteed. But they can move on if they want to. They got to eat the dead cap, and it's a little larger than Tua's, but he got the same type of deal, y'all. He got the same type of deal. This is a 2 years worth of guarantees. Now, when you get to Herbert and Burrow, they got 3 years of fully guarantees. And every year that go by, it becomes more and more fully guaranteed. Jordan Love ain't get what y'all think either. It's better than Tua, but it still ain't what y'all think. These teams are now going to start lowering that guarantee, that signing, just in case this is the new contract. I think that the NFL GMs are wising up. You know what? That's what we need to think about here. They're changing the contract landscape, I think, right in front of our eyes, and we're not noticing it. What these general managers are doing to offset these situations, they're giving you less fully guaranteed money, and they're making you be able to qualify it every year. And if you don't qualify it, you'll still get paid some good money that you won't have to earn, but they could get out sooner. Oh, she okay? All right. They're still getting some good money that they don't have to earn if they get cut, but it's going to save the team and give them an out sooner. This is going to be the new contract going forward. I can see it happening now. Because now we got 2 quarterbacks in a row that got these massive deals that people think, but the total guaranteed as signing is less. Now, I understand the other guys got an extra year, but you might also be looking at a lot of teams doing 4-year extensions moving forward because of the problems that these contracts are bringing if the guy doesn't work out. But we'll see. Crisis King, go Jets, always. Just wanna let me see. What was that? Just want to show you some love, bro. Never change. I thank you for that, Richie. Appreciate that mightily. Shout out to Malachi dropping love in the Cash App, and Juan just dropped some big love in the Cash App. Salute to y'all, man. Thank y'all. Greatly appreciate it. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Trust me, y'all make y'all love felt in more ways than none, all right? Y'all make y'all love felt every single day I do these streams, man. We got 700 people watching right now. 700 people watching right now. On YouTube, let's see. We got about 350. On Twitter, we got about 350. So, yeah. Appreciate y'all coming through. Actually, YouTube 334, Twitter 364. Twitch, we got 3. We are growing the Twitch. It's always 1. Yesterday it was 2. Now we got 3 viewers on Twitch. We growing, baby. Man, I always hit that little Twitch button. That's what's up. Let me see what that is. All right. You're the man, TD. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate y'all always looking out for you, boy. Let me see. Okay. Man, they cut the chat off on me. And y'all hit that like button for me, though. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to TD Fans Talk right now. We've had about 70 subscribers join the channel over the last 2 days, and we're revving up for the season. We're at 29,231. We're going to be at 30,000, man, like in the beginning sometime in the season, man. So it's going to be crazy. TD, if Tua's weakness is man press, why does he do well against the Jets? What do you mean by do well against the Jets? Tua actually doesn't do well versus the Jets. He may get 1 deep ball every game, but Tua actually, if I'm not mistaken, he has 6 touchdowns, 5 interceptions versus the Jets, if I'm not mistaken. He wins versus the Jets. If we're to be honest, and dog, you asked me and you put money behind it, so I got to answer it, which sucks. But if we were to be honest, the defense wins versus the Jets. But to be fair, look at the quarterbacks we've been playing versus the Jets. It don't take much to win. Look at the quarterbacks we've been playing versus the Jets. Believe it or not, our offense never give like this onslaught like versus the Jets. So that's what be happening. But he's undefeated. I'll take it. Listen, it's a bragging right that I love to have, even though I know the true reality of it. But it's Jets. I hate them. I brag about it. I amplify it. I over brag about it. Okay? Because I hate them. I can't stand the Jets. And it's not that I can't stand their fans, but they got to pay. They got to feel every bit of misery. All that big boy talk. When they got Rodgers, they were talking so much mad stuff. He got hurt, shut their mouth, and they were all sad. And I was glad. Not that he got hurt, but that they were sad. That's all I'm saying. But I just love their demise because when they think they up, they talk more stuff than anybody. When they think they up, they talk more stuff than anybody. So had to give it to them. So yeah, ain't no cap. Won't mention names, but a certain Packers fan ignored my super chat last night because J Love will only make $240K more than Tua because of state taxes. Well, did you calculate that all out correctly? You know that you don't pay state taxes just in your state. I forgot what the exact name for it was, but it's a specific tax. So if I play in New York on an away game, I'm actually getting paid from New York. Like, even if Dolphin players, they only get no state tax when they play at home in states with no tax. When you go on the road and you play a game in a state that has state tax, they actually tax you. That's crazy. I know it's crazy, but it's a fact. You get taxed. You literally get taxed for that game check for the jock tax. I just couldn't remember the name. It's a jock tax. That's what it's called. Look it up. So you get taxed in the other state. So you love when you play in states that don't have taxes. So I don't know if Jersey got taxes like New York. They probably do, being so close. They probably do. But just being in this division, playing Buffalo and going to the Jets, and you just have to look at it that way. But there is a jock tax. You just got to look it up. Listen, man, this is why I love this channel. I knew football when I started it, but I realized I didn't know football when I started it. Your boy research, do work. Nah, but listen, everything I don't know, I go find out so that when I'm on these streams, I can sound more factual. And you know what it also does for me? When I'm doing an interview or a collaboration, when someone just says something, I know when to call it out. It's no difference from when Omar came on 2 weeks ago, right? And we were talking about salary cap. And a lot of his conversation was 100% fact, but he was making some assumptions. Well, that's why he was making an assumption that Tua's signing bonus will probably be, his fully guarantees will probably be 140, 130, 140. I said, I don't know, man. If they give him a Daniel Jones and they give him less than 120, then they making him bet on himself. No. He'll get 130, 140. That's why I'm shocked at Omar on Twitter saying Tua's won this deal. It's more than I thought he would get. Like, what are you talking about? Like, we got a whole show of you giving your projections and me rebuttaling saying, man, I think it might be under 120, but I don't know. Because if it's under 120, then they're making you prove it. But to be fair to him, nobody considered it would be a 4-year deal. But regardless, this is why the difference between you getting a 4-year deal shows you they want you to prove it versus a 5-year deal. You have 60% of the guarantees of the contract. It's more than half. Tua and Jordan Love's deal has 40% of the contract really locked in. That's the difference. Burrow and all of them, they're 60% assured of the contract. Tua, Jordan Love, they're 42% assured of the contract. That's the issue. Tua is literally a $212 million, but he's only guaranteed 93. If they cut him after this year, he ain't getting no more than that 93.1. But the media is all out here making the automatic assumption he won't get cut next year, and I believe he won't. But don't try to tell people in essence or essentially it's 130, 140 million guaranteed. Trying to put it up there with Trevor and them and all that, and trying to put it with Burrow and Herbert to make it seem comparable. No, it's not. They gave you a deal that says prove it. Prove to me. Every year prove it. Every year prove it. So that's the reality of the contract, man. Let me see here. Outside of that, man, the wife gave me the signal. Dinner will be done in 5 minutes. We're gonna sit down as a family and enjoy our dinner. You know, I guess man, got a few more people who just subbed to the channel. Salute to y'all. Thank y'all so much. Always love. Thank y'all, man. Listen, to everybody who watched this channel, hear me and hear me well. Don't click off. Thank y'all. Y'all allow me to do what I want to do. What do I mean by that? I don't take it lightly. I was in corporate America working for 10 years. That's a lot of people's reality. And you work hard for you, your family, or whatever goals, dreams, and aspirations you fight for. And I get to come on and do what I wanted to do for a long time. I just love talking sports. But at the same token, I'm like, ESPN ain't gonna hire no TD. If they not trying to check for me. They want ex-players, a guy, journalist that I've been in it a long time. And I started this channel, man. And I put myself out there. Your boy moved out of corporate America and took a chance. I said, at least once in my life, whether I fail or not, I could go after doing what I love. And y'all allow me to. And our family and our group of people that allow me to continues to grow and get bigger and bigger every single freaking year. And y'all just keep on riding with me. And then I know I be making some people mad and they like, I'll never listen to that guy again. I get it. But I also got to be true to myself the entire time I'm doing this. Because if I become this scripted guy telling you what you want to hear, then I ain't doing what I always wanted to do at that point. Yeah, I'll be blessed to get an endorsement deal and read their ad and promote certain things. And what I love to do is make sure I only promote things that I will possibly use myself. But that's something to be celebrated because it's growth and bigger opportunity for me. So I'm just saying that I'm grateful for everybody who do rock with me. No matter what you hear about me, no matter who try to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, well, all of that irrelevant stuff to me, I just appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. And when people do like what Buddy did today, they try to manipulate the people who support me and come for me. I'm not going to walk past that stuff. I'm going to call it out. And I know that might rub some people the wrong way. I'm going to call it out. Because that's not who I am and how I represent myself. And I don't want him to portray it that way. The one thing I pride myself on this channel is I've never said, please, y'all send me some money. I've never done that. But that doesn't mean I ain't, man, overly appreciative when y'all do. Thank y'all. Y'all have helped me get to the point that I am now. And I promise you, I am blessed. I am blessed. And I'm appreciative to you all. God already know how much I love how he's put me in this position. But that ain't going to stop me from being humble to say, I ain't nothing without y'all. I mean, I'm something because God is always I have that faith. Let's get that straight. But y'all know what I'm trying to say here. Okay. So never let nobody manipulate and try to make it seem one way or another. Thank y'all. I'm going to training camp. I'm going to do the best job I can. I'm going to really try to pay attention to everything. And by the way, training camp is hard. It's hard to keep up with everything. You got 2 fields going. People ask you about the O-line, and I'm like, man, I'm trying to see how Tua throw the ball. But then you try to check in on the O-line. They're getting mollywopped. You're like, oh, I ain't got time to look at that. We know what it is. Like, I can't get everything, but I give you all I can. I give you all I can, and I give you honesty. I give you truth and honesty, not some extra soul job. I give you truth and honesty. I'm not the one that tells you, oh, we just converted a 70-yard touchdown, but in reality, it was a sack. The D lineman went past him, raised his hand, the play still kept going on, and they threw it late. All right, y'all. Wife calling me now. I got to get up out of here. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Fins up no matter what. Stay blessed. Subscribe to the channel. Shout out to the Mod Squad. Shout out to everybody who donates to the channel in any way, any capacity. Shout out to everybody who hit that like button. Shout out to the members of the channel. Shout out to all the creators out there, man, giving the people great content. And however you do it. Shout out to my haters too. Love y'all. All right. But y'all take care. Let me go fill my family's cup by pouring into them. And I see all the love in the comments. I don't have time to read them all because I got to get to the fam now. I've already went over my time by 27 minutes. But just know, I pray for y'all every chance I get. And I'm grateful for y'all. And I love y'all. And I appreciate y'all. And thank you for being a part of my family. Peace. Love you. Stay blessed. Love your loved ones always. I'll see y'all later. I'm out.